It's travel day. A massive rainstorm is supposed to hit today. I left the Ironwood Forest National Monument in the morning to make sure I got my tires back on pavement before the ground got soft, like it did during the Ironwood meetup. I had no problem getting out of there and back to the paved road. That's what I like to do in life, set achievable goals. That way I can feel accomplished and I don't have to work very hard either. It was a pleasant half-hour drive to Tucson, where I plan to hole up for the next few days and ride the storm out. My first stop was Walmart, not to spend the night because this one doesn't allow it, but to hook up to their Wi-Fi and get a little work done.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
About mid-afternoon, I moved over to Cracker Barrel where I was planning to spend the night. I'm glad I went when I did. We're definitely not the only vans here. We're surrounded. Just had dinner with Yellow Wolf inside Cracker Barrel. Yay. Always tasty, just the right amount of food, and it's reasonably priced, so good stuff. And I can spend the night, which is wonderful. The storm so far has been a complete dud. We've gotten a tiny bit of rain. We have had a bit of wind, which is kind of blowing me around right now, in fact. It is legitimately storming out in Quartzsite and Yuma and points west of here. So just because the storm is a dud here doesn't mean that staying in the Tucson area was a bad decision. It was a very good decision. I'm here, I'm safe, I'm on pavement, I'm not gonna get stuck. Everything's good. I don't have Starlink up, but I have my regular router turned on and I'm connected to Xfinity Wi-Fi. So I've got really good internet for all my devices. I'm just gonna hunker down, watch videos, maybe watch something else if I run out of videos, and just relax. And chill with my main man Lister, who was getting naked. It's a new day, a new morning. A lot louder than I'm used to. I'm used to being out in the middle of nowhere and it being pretty quiet. We're close to I-10, so that kept me up some of the night, but I got sleep eventually. I've got really good Wi-Fi here, like I said, so I'm gonna get a little work done, including editing this video. That's hail. I guess the storm's here. There's Yellow Wolf doing the same thing as me. Finally, it was time to put work away and run some errands around town. I'm in the big city anyway, and I had some stuff I needed to get done, specifically laundry. This would soon turn into a comedy of errors. Alright, it's taken 3 stops to find an ATM that actually works and gives money, but I've finally done that. Not so easy in a big old van towing a trailer. That's why I usually do this stuff on the bike. But right now I don't have a choice because I got to go to the laundromat and do laundry. They don't have an ATM. They don't do cards. I got to have good old-fashioned cash, which is fine by me, but I didn't have enough cash, so it's just been a real pain getting one. You know, these errand days, running around town getting stuff done, always becomes 5 times more complicated than it should be. Anyway, we're ready. Let's do it. Oh, lucked out. Car to my left just turned left. Oh, and the lane's closed. Wonderful. Just gotta muscle my way in, apparently. I'm spending more time sitting stopped in traffic than actually driving. This is why I hate cities. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. All right, we're gonna make it this time. 17 hours later, I traveled the quarter mile to the laundromat where I could get some more things done. Finally, I made it to my final stop of the day, Catalina Brewing Company. Thanks to Harvest House, I'd be spending the night here. I ordered myself a flight of beers, and maybe a couple more, and had the toasty elote for dinner, plus a street taco. It was very yummy. The other room has a bunch of pinball machines, and there's actually a pinball league that meets here every week. I certainly took advantage of this and played a couple of games myself. Well, once again, in for the night. I didn't shoot as much video inside the brewery as I wanted to because my phone battery was dying. But it's okay. It was a good time. I mean, that's what I like most about Harvest House. You get to visit interesting places, wineries, breweries, farms, orchards, whatever. And then you get to spend the night there, which is great because I'm still trying to keep my tires on pavement for a couple of days in Tucson as we weather through this storm. So at this point, I'm just hunkering down for the night. Got the diesel heater cranking. And it's nice and warm here. How warm is it? 68 degrees inside, while it's 59 outside. That's pretty good. I've had bigger differentials than this before, but this is okay. This is good. I'm comfy. I'm actually about to take this hoodie off. I'll cut the camera before I strip, don't you worry. No! It's dark outside. You don't go out when it's dark. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning for absolutely no reason, and I couldn't get back to sleep. I don't understand why. I'm not a morning person. I don't want to be awake now, but I'm wide awake. It's 5:30 now, and I'm going to take advantage of this situation. We're mostly done with the rain, but today's problem is going to be the wind. But I'm awake now, and there's no wind or rain, so why not just drive now? Normally, I prefer driving in daylight so I can actually see the places I'm driving through. That's much the reason I'm traveling. But I've been here, I've done that, and this is a means to an end, even if Lister is a bit unhappy about it. He's not used to traveling this early. And again, neither am I. That is what the coffee's for. It was an easy drive with no rain and no wind. Pretty much the only ones out here were the truckers, and they're generally really good drivers. We don't like signs like these, but you know, it's kind of okay at this point. It's early enough, the sun's coming up. I'm not parked here overnight, so we're good. After a quick pit stop, I grabbed a cart and did my shopping. There was almost nobody else in there this early, so I was in and out of there in practically no time. It got windy as I hit Interstate 8, but I only had a few miles to go, so I just stayed in the right lane and let everybody by.
Your destination is on the right.
It was windy, but it was beautiful, and it got me out of the city. I had to come inside to shoot this because it's just too windy out. Anyway, we made it. I've met up with Stacy and Kim. I'm going to camp with them for a little while and just enjoy being out of the city and back into the wilderness. Lister is a whole lot happier. He can chew on grass, roam, explore. So he should become a lot easier to deal with. And I'll be happier. So that's it for this part of the adventure. I think this is the part where I say like, comment, subscribe for all the good it does. And see you down the road.